So the minute you're under arrest,
Okay.
it's on suspicion of a child under the age of 13. Okay, and also on suspicion of a few other offences. Right, what devices have you got then?
That's my PC.
Yep.
That's not my browser been working for ages. I tried to get it all to work, it doesn't work.
Okay. Right, you are going to be further arrested though, yeah, on suspicion of further breach of the sexual harm prevention order. Yeah, and that's because you've got a desktop and 2 other phones that weren't registered. And also I can see on your main phone you've got Snapchat as well, which is also another breach. So, do you recognise this screenshot of a Snapchat account that was on your phone?
No comment.
It says adding back now boys only, 12 to 16. Did you write that?
No comment.
What do you mean by 12 to 16?
No comment.
Do you mean the age 12 to 16?
No comment.
Is that the age of boys you were interested in at the time?
No comment.
Early in the morning, I am sick and tired of reading news article after news article about pedos and predators ruining the lives of children. While I'm happy many nonces are getting caught, I am sick to death of just seeing how many nonces there really are. Now, what I mean by that is obviously shine more light on them, expose them, arrest them. Make yourselves known, you dirty little predators, so we can deal with you properly. But I just can't believe how much this is happening. You're probably wondering what the title means if you haven't worked it out already. I probably titled it something like, "What the F is going on? Protect your children." Because that's probably the only thing that I can say without YouTube demonetizing my videos or removing them. Like my last video, for example, about the 6'7" meme, that got done for copyright. So that's now going to be a Patreon exclusive tomorrow. So if you saw that, like, you're lucky, because that's now going to be a Patreon exclusive. I thought, let me check on news. I haven't done a news story for a while. Let me see what's on the news. I scrolled for 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. And I saw 3 separate stories of nonces. Some of the most heinous crimes I've read in a very long time. I just can't believe this. We can't trust anyone. Now, I'm not trying to scaremonger or fearmonger or, I don't know, tell parents to lock your kids up and be hyper vigilant or whatever, but just be careful. But it's just like, who can you trust these days? You can't trust nursery people. You can't trust family members. Like, you can't trust people online. You know, children are getting targeted from like Roblox and whatever that other game is, Minecraft, or all these other stuff that kids play. What? Where is it? Where is it safe? I'm just gonna read 3 stories very, very quickly, 3 very short articles, or I'm just gonna read a short segment from each article just to show you what is happening out there, the type of people that are out there, the type of men. This is a systemic problem. I'm just getting a bit flustered, so apologies for the start of this video being a bit like haywire and that, but I get passionate about these things. You know, you don't know me. I've been doing all this. I expose all these disgusting people. I've been exposing people for as long as I've been on YouTube. From Tim Noncewood to Spac Nation, Spaz Nation, Scammer Toby. Been doing videos on him for years. Years I've been doing deep dives on him. Who else is there? Whoever you want. So this is no different. Now, someone actually emailed me. I'm not going to say who it is. It's a confidential thing. This person emailed me and told me to look into the 764 satanic cult. Now, I'm not going to do a deep dive on that on YouTube because my YouTube will just get taken down or whatever. Because it's so, guys, it's so deep. It's so dark, but it isn't really being spoken about. Just go on YouTube and Google and type in 764 satanic cult, and you'll see the danger that our kids are being exposed to. In short, people are pretending to be their age. They're grooming them. They're making boys and girls feel comfortable to send explicit content back to them. They then blackmail the children with that content that they sent them, and they make them do some of the most heinous things. This is a cult that's gone global. And one of these stories makes me think, has it infiltrated the UK? This is scary. Look at this. Prolific pred jailed for essaying boys. A man described by the Met Police as one of the most prolific and depraved preds seen in recent years has been jailed for 18 years. Bart, 25, from Hackney, East London, was sentenced for 47 instances. 47 instances of SA against 7 boys. A police investigation found he had engaged in extensive online grooming and serious offences against boys aged 12 to 16, including 7 counts of rape of 2 boys between 2019 and 2023. Now, in 2019, he would have been 19 years old himself. One of the main things about this 764 cult is a lot of the perpetrators are quite young themselves. What is happening here? What is warping the minds of young people? Some of them are 18. Some of them are 17. Some of them are 19. Some of them are 20, 21. Is it possible that he's been part of this network? 47 counts against 7 different boys. The court heard Bart had a commercial interest. Yeah, monetary commercial interest in the SA of young teenage boys and groomed children on Snapchat. The Met said he would send boys gifts, money and praise to coerce them into providing certain imagery, which he would then use to advertise and encourage other boys. Bart would actively brag about his endeavours and sell the illegal content to other offenders. He also used to use the app Spot a Friend, which has now been discontinued. Detectives found more than 1,600 indecent images of children across 4 phones and devices seized from Bart. Bart's defence was that he was actually badly influenced by an adult who encouraged him to make money by selling illegal images. Now, who knows if that's true? It doesn't matter if it's true. He did disgusting things. In 2020, Bart was arrested after police received information that his phone was distributing certain images. That was 5 years ago. He was 20, still young. He was sentenced in Feb 2021 at Wood Green Crown Court to 8 months in a young offenders institution, suspended for 24 months and made subject to a harm prevention order. He literally got no jail time for that disgusting crime back then. By October 2024, police had identified initial victims, including a 12-year-old boy who had been raped. He pled guilty to 32 counts before trial, including rape of a young person under 13, inciting children to create certain images, and multiple breaches of his prevention order. Did you hear that? When he got no jail time, he went on to commit heinous crimes after he got freed or after he continued living. When people do crimes like this, they have to be locked up for good. They have to be locked up. You can't just say, oh, you know what, we'll slap him on the wrist and he won't get no jail time. Suspended sentences. Look what happened after he was released. Look at the lives he's ruined. Look at this story here. A teenage nursery worker detained for raping 3-year-old boy. This is this month. A nursery worker who raped a 3-year-old boy in his care has been detained for 10 years and must serve an additional 5 on license. Thomas Waller, 18, started work at the nursery in Surrey in 2024, having just completed qualifications. Within weeks, he had ruined the lives of one boy and persuaded another 3-year-old boy to engage in certain activity while taking them to the toilet and supervising them. The 2 boys both said things to their parents that enabled them to work out what had happened to their children, and DNA was found on the clothes of one of the boys. I do not believe in coincidences. What is happening with young boys in the UK liking young boys? What's happening here? Do we think it's just a few bad apples? No, something sinister is happening here. Now, I'm not saying they're victims. We've all been through traumas. I understand about trauma, but you can survive trauma without emulating the same trauma. They may have been victims once upon a time, but they are damn sure perpetrators now. As we can see, this case is one of the worst nightmares imaginable for a parent. They entrusted the care of their young children to Waller, who ruined that trust in the most appalling way. And he carefully planned these attacks on these kids. These were 3-year-old boys. Final story, quick time. Katie Price's former husband, Kieran Hayler, has appeared in court accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. The offences were reported to have happened at an address in West Sussex in 2016. He's from North Chapel and was not required to enter any pleas to the charges. He was granted bail on the condition he does not contact the alleged victim. What are we doing here? I'm gobsmacked. I just wanted to draw attention to these 3 stories real quick because I just have to. I've done so many videos about cults. I've done so many videos about demonic people, the people that like young people, all these things. It's not a few bad apples. This is a systemic issue. Why do you think hundreds of thousands of kids go missing every year? All these things. Where do you think they're going? Never to turn up again. What do you think they're doing? I recently found out that the elite people, rich people in the 90s, they used to do something called sniper safari. They would pay up to £100,000 or whatever the equivalent currency is, and rich people would hunt. They would hunt human beings. It's like Squid Games. You have to understand everything that's been fictionalized, that we've seen on TVs and films. It's all real. This happens, and it's happening today. It's happening right now. Parents, man, look after your kids. I'm not blaming you, obviously. I'm not saying that like in a blaming tone. I'm just saying, please, I'm begging you, look after your kids. Know exactly where they're going, who they're with, and teach them communication. If anyone touches you here, you let me know now. If anyone does this to you and touches you there, you let me know yesterday, and I'll deal with them. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant, guys. Peace.